made it to the top 3 finalists of Nail's Next Top Nail Artist Season 5, and C&D and Nails magazine has asked the top 3 to create 4 sets of nails inspired by 4 different museums. This first set is inspired by the Petersen Automotive Museum located in Los Angeles, California, and I've chosen to do 3 different cars, 2 different motorcycles, some street signs, a street light, as well as the exterior of the building for the background. I sculpted each car out of acrylic, shaped them up, and then painted them with gel polish. A majority of the gel polishes that I use are my very favorite, C&D shellac. And then everything was top coated with C&D top coat. I chose these specific vehicles because they caught my eye when I was viewing the show floor online, everywhere, Google Maps, you name it. And I chose this car specifically because Jan posted it on her Instagram. I used Swarovski crystals for the lights on the stoplight as well as the tires for the cars. I made a template for the design on the building and then sculpted it out with 4D gel. After shaping it up, I used the no wipe top coat and rubbed chrome into the design on the building as well as the nails. After carefully painting all of the street signs, I attached them to the base. I generally lean towards more sporty motorcycles, but this BMW motorcycle caught my eye. Finish off with some line work and crystals. This next set is also 3D, and it is the Museum of Modern Art in New York City, and I wanted to create it from the curator's point of view. When a new exhibition is being created, the curators are behind the scenes in meetings discussing how they're going to place all of the art. So they have a small scale showroom so they can discuss and place things where they need to go. I was inspired by 6 different paintings that are on display in MoMA. All different artists, including Monet, Van Gogh, Picasso, Jackson Pollock, just to name a few. I sculpted 3 different buildings, the Empire State Building, the One World Trade Center, and the Chrysler Building, as well as the Statue of Liberty. After assembling the miniature show floor, I attached it using a spinner charm. And it spins quite nicely, I might add. This third set is a mixed media design inspired by the Hermitage in St. Petersburg, Russia. I used a mixture of marble and a malachite effect on most of the nails. I create my marble effect by dragging gel through a top coat and then dispersing it with a brush and adding more detail. To give this set a little pop, I used my favorite pigment from C&D, which is Emerald Mirage. Out of 3 million pieces on display at the Hermitage, I was drawn to the jewelry rooms. These rooms have priceless vases, delicate jewelry placed inside octagonal display cases with Fabergé eggs. It's like a princess's dream in there. I used triangles cut from plastic to create the sides of my display cases. After attaching them, I sealed them with gold and top coat. The walls in these rooms were adorned with gold leafing and intricate design. And I really wanted to create Fabergé eggs because St. Petersburg is the birthplace of Fabergé eggs. I wanted this set to look really luxurious and decadent, so I covered them in crystals. And the fourth and final set that I've created for this challenge is inspired by Musée. I wanted my paintings to have a flatter effect, so I used 4D gel to create a 2D effect slightly off the nails. There's a massive clock in this museum, and it is the focal point, so I wanted to include that. For the background, I was inspired by a ceiling mural. And I added little doves just for a little peekaboo. I used gold and black to create the framing. The painting on the right is a flower pot painting by Vincent van Gogh. And the painting on the left is inspired by a Monet painting. And I added a tiny Eiffel Tower to pay homage to France. I hope y'all enjoy these final sets. They took a lot of time and a lot of patience, and I'm happy to say that these represent the art world. Now all you have to do is go place your vote for the winner, which will be announced this weekend at Premiere Orlando on June 2nd at the NTNA finale. Hope to see you there.